course of my entire life,
Almost 16 years.
I've been surrounded by many different cultures and people. I've always embraced what life had to offer and hadn't really questioned everything around me. I mean, that is until now.
I've always struggled to find the balance between what I consider to be my primary and secondary discourse. But as more time passes, the more I realize the two actually merge more than I thought they did. Exploring this crossover has helped me understand myself deeper and has helped me realize that it is extremely useful in my daily life. Being multicultural has helped me adapt to certain situations better and has helped me understand that both are important to truly exploring who I am as a person.
In your arms so tight.
So, what are the cultures I identify with?
What kind of feeling?
Firstly, my primary discourse. This is the discourse that I use when I'm around my family members, or more traditionally, Thai or Asian people. I constantly have to use formal language around the household, especially with my grandparents. An example of this is how my parents have taught me to say tan instead of gin. Both have the same meaning of eat, however one is much more formal and my parents have deemed the second to be rude. Sometimes this formal language isn't communicated verbally. Bowing or wai is a way to show respect to elders and must be done every time you greet them. Another example is how I must always carry myself like a lady. I must always have my back straight and never put my legs up when I sit in places such as the dinner table or at any gathering. Dressing properly is also an important aspect of my discourse, as it defines how other people perceive me. My parents have always emphasized the importance of dressing properly, especially because I'm a girl. Shorts are considered to be inappropriate and looked down upon. Wearing one to a family gathering would almost be shameful. Tops would have to fully cover my chest, and long sleeves are ideal. It's important to always keep covered and to present a proper image to those around you. There's an endless list of rules I must follow in order to truly fit in with the ideals my parents have laid in front of me. Though this may seem harsh to outsiders, I've grown accustomed to them and I wholeheartedly accept them as part of who I am. My secondary discourse developed early on in my life. I consider this to be more of an informal discourse compared to my primary discourse. I'd gone to America for a year to study with my cousins and moved back when I was around 8 years old. Over there I got a handful of experiences and started seeing the difference between what I'd usually experience in Thailand and the experiences I found in America. People over there would wave when saying hi, friends would do bizarre handshakes, and everyone seemed much more comfortable in their own skin. I experienced this again when I got older and revisited for summer school. Though I was much older, I still saw the same differences. Getting formal education was another gateway to the secondary discourse. I was surrounded by people my age who shared the same slangs, both in Thai and English. I started picking up mannerisms that I would have never gotten if I was around my family. I started becoming more expressive and loud. I learned how to banter with my friends, and sometimes even with teachers. At first I struggled to find balance between the two discourses, but as more time passed, I gained more confidence and discovered when it was appropriate to lean more towards one identity or the other. I've often caught myself slipping out formal language around my friends, and sometimes saying English slang around my parents that they didn't understand. Though many people may view this as uncomfortable, I've always found a way to laugh at it. I've found a way to celebrate the two parts of me. Code switching between these two discourses has taught me the importance of both. Over the course of my life, I've learned that I don't have to lose one identity to be able to fit in with the other. From the way I dress, the way I act, to the way I talk with other people. I'm filled with multiple cultures and have adopted many mannerisms from my two discourses. I can still hold some of my Thai values with the people I consider to be more informal around, and I can still hold some of my so-called westernized values with my family. They have also come to accept me for all the different ways I convey myself.
I now realize that it's not the end of the world to see these two worlds colliding. Being able to merge the two and become more culturally accepting has helped me grow as a person, and I now appreciate these cultures more than I ever did before. I now realize that not one culture or discourse identifies who I am as a person entirely. However, the mixture of multiple cultures and discourses is what I am comprised of. My name is Parimati Klonsap, and this is me.